Welcome everyone, welcome back. And I'm excited and I'll tell you why. We're getting ready to go ask for a permission and it has the potential to be absolutely epic. There's a lot of land, quite a few actually, about 3 or 4 big fields. They all just got cut. It's prime. What we talked to his son a little earlier this morning, and not for very long. And immediately he's able to recall an old home, an old store, and an old post office. Fairly out tucked in the corner of one of these fields. We're going to ask him where that's at, and we're going to ask him if we can do it. And if we can, we might have an epic day ahead of us. I will tune you in when we know what happened. Welcome back everyone, and we nailed it. He was nice enough to let us do his field. I guess this is the corner where the old house used to be. This creek came up and flooded it. In fact, the funny story about it is the woman that was living in the house here was adamant on not leaving, and basically she couldn't get out of the house, so a guy had to stand there on the road and feed her through the second story window with putting food on a stick. It's pretty funny. He's actually out here right now getting all these lined up, and he doesn't even mind that we're out here at the same time, as long as we're not in his way, which I mean of course we wouldn't be. Let's see how we do, guys. I'm excited. Get excited. Let's do this. Welcome back everyone. Mostly been digging big iron, zinc tops, cans, but my dad just got super excited over something over here. Oh, what is that?
Right?
Is that an old door knocker?
I don't know. I think it's an old hinge.
Dude, that's an old door knock. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Maybe. It's definitely ornate.
Dude, that's definitely what that is. That's an old door knock. So, yeah, the house is probably here, huh?
Look at that.
That is gorgeous. See if we can get that in the light. Hold it still real quick. Get the good picture for the peoples here. Is that not the coolest thing, guys?
I'm hoping to find a keyhole or something.
It's probably a keyhole there. I would leave it just like that until we get it home.
I'm going to. That's beautiful.
That is gorgeous. It's so green.
That's solid brass or copper.
And we started off with the first find. Well, the first.
I'm so happy. And this is a standing permission, guys. This is a 150-acre field, one of 6.
Look at it now.
Well, it goes all around the corner a half mile.
You guys remember what it looked like about 45 minutes to an hour probably ago. Yeah, it looks like a big old yard now.
They're baling it right now.
What a good time to be out in an old field.
Oh man, I'm excited. That's exciting. That's a nice piece.
Good job. On to the next hole. Alright, I could vaguely hear my dad yelling my name. I look over and he's waving his arms. I'm curious. You got a coin? Oh buddy. Sounds like you could have a wheat or an Indian.
Pretty sure it's a coin. It's either that or a button.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's a coin. Come on, don't be a stinking Lincoln. Oh, it's an Indian.
It's an Indian? What's the year on it? Oh, that's a beautiful green.
Oh my God, it's in great shape.
It's so green.
Please be a 77.
I'm saying that a lot today.
Can you get a date? I can't get a date yet.
Just hold it still. No, I cannot. I can't right now. Let's see.
For the back.
Oh yeah, dude, that's clean. That's a beautiful coin. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna see if I can't get a date off of this real quick. 1890.
Oh, we are in the 1800s club.
Yeah, buddy.
In this field.
That's a beautiful green Indian head.
Oh man.
Oh, good. Even if it's a video all about you, you got to keep this up. On to the next hole. Good job. Welcome back, everyone. I got me a harmonica reed. I think it's complete. Oh, it's missing just a little bit off the edge. It might still be in this hole. Cute little harmonica reed. It's good signs. We're finding zinc lids, old door knocks, harmonica reeds. He just found an 1890s coin, and that is all you really need to prove the age is old. On to the next hole. We could do something awesome, guys. Welcome back, everyone. My dad says he's got a pretty solid target, and it's small. If it's another Indian head, I'm probably going to be leaving here by myself.
Oh.
I'm going to need an alibi, guys. Is it? No, that's a button.
Yeah. It's a old trouser button.
Well, that's cute. You can tell that's old. Look how flat that is. Oh, there it goes.
It's got some writing on it, too. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, man. We're starting to find the diamonds in the rough. On to the next hole. Hey guys, we just got back. We actually had to leave early. We have a nice little house out in the woods, and someone ran right up to the back door yesterday while my stepmother was home and tried breaking in. She called us back, and we are back. It's nice and early the next day. My dad already found something.
Some decorative little piece of brass or copper that probably went to some clothing or leather tack work.
Let's see the top of that real quick.
I can't get a design, but doesn't mean it won't ever come out.
It's cute though,
Yeah.
and it's old.
This is my first hole, so I'll take it.
This guy right here is going to be a guest star today. How long you been digging?
About 12 years.
12 years. I'm just a baby.
Yes,
Well,
you are.
I'm literally half that. I've been digging about 6 years. Alright guys, let's see how we do. On to the next hole.
For me and my wife,
Hello everyone. I am using the compadre in a field like a crazy person, but I'm using headphones. Do you see that? I just saw that. Oh buddy, that's green. That is so green. Oh, it's a wheat. Oh wait. Yeah, it's a wheatie. It's a beautiful green wheatie. See if I can't get a date off of there. Looks like an earlier wheat. Might be 20s. I'll have to tell you guys at the roundup, but that is a pretty green wheat penny. And I'm excited. We're doing good right off the bat, guys. On to the next hole. Alrighty, guys. Guest star Travis. I don't think I mentioned his name before. I feel kind of dumb for that, but he says he's got a coin, and he just started. Oh man, they're all coming out so green. You guys see that? It's a wheatie. I love the ground out here. I love that green color for those Indians and wheats.
36.
36. That's pretty. Pretty little green wheat. Good job, man. On to the next hole. We're doing good. Hey guys, it's only been a couple minutes. He started out by describing it as lead. We were thinking, oh, that'd be cool if it was a bullet. And then all of a sudden it was ornate lead. I'm curious. Oh yeah,
man.
whoa, what is that?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, oh, that's got pretty all over it.
Look at that.
You need water?
Not that we're willing to sacrifice.
I may have some in the truck.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. I wonder what that
God
was.
gave me water.
Folks,
God.
don't try that at home.
Don't try that at home.
Look at that.
It's a buckle of some kind because it's got
It is
looks
a
like
buckle.
a clasp.
Oh man, that is so cool.
We may have to take out pictures of that here in a little while after we clean it up.
Absolutely. Everyone's going to be
Wow.
really curious what that looks like when it's done.
Wow.
That is so cool.
Wow.
All right, guest star's killing us.
I picked the wrong strip.
On to the next hole, man. Good
Clean it up,
job.
my curiosity.
Oh, dude.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, I know I'm just kind of running from hole to hole. I'll try to get in a live dig at some point. But there's a lot of digging out here to be done. And this is faster. Look at that. Look at that beautiful little iron piece. You know what this is, guys? If I had to guess, I'd say that is the leg to a wood stove. All there. You could even see the two holes where there was a couple bolts. That is just awesome. That is so worth restoring. How neat. There's a relic for the pocket. On to the next hole. Alright guys. This is iron, and it could be something cool. I have not looked at it yet. It could be junk. Oh, part to the old stove. Or hot plate. Yeah, that's definitely going to sound good on a machine that's barely using discrimination. Awesome. On to the next hole. It's only been a couple minutes since I showed you that piece of stove. Look at this testament to the
sniper coil. Not good.
Look how deep that hole is, guys. What'd you say, a foot?
Nah, about 9. Look at that. It's an old one, though.
Almost entirely there.
Yeah, it's here. Cool.
Nice. On to the next hole. Seems like all the good targets are very close to the surface, which is good because it shows the site's virgin. Piece of suspender clip, little buckle. I got another piece of it with the teeth right here in my pocket. I didn't know if that was going to be everything in the hole. 2 or 3 pieces, but she's all there. You gotta love it. On to the next hole. Hey everyone, I was looking for the target. I looked over at my plug. Do you see it? Look at that cute little thing. Let's see what it looks like, guys. Oh yeah! It's ornate too. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's not a buckle. Maybe it was a part to a buckle. It's decoration. Oh, that is so cool. That'll clean up nice. Check it out.
It's good.
That's interesting, huh? It's cute. It's actually not a buckle. It's decorative to something.
It's like a fake buckle.
What the heck?
Right?
You know what that is, don't you?
No.
I do.
Sir, I would have said it.
That's exactly what he said. It's decorative, and it would go on the gun belts of the cap guns in the 50s.
Oh, really?
To make it simulate to be a belt buckle, you know?
That's cool.
That's exactly
Awesome.
what that is.
On to the next hole, guys. And my dad yelled, "You got a flat button." I want to see it. You guys want to see it?
It's broke, but there's the shank.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Anything on the front?
If there is, I can't get to it right now, but it's a broke flatty, the flat button, which is good for the age.
Yeah, I love the different things we're pulling out here. It's getting me more and more excited.
Yeah.
There's gonna be silver coins out here too.
Well, we got the rest of our lives to hunt it.
Yeah, I haven't showed you guys around this corner. See, we've been concentrating in this little area. That's where the house was. Look at the size of this field though. It's It's really massive, and this is one of 5 or 6 that interconnect. And around this bend you can kind of get an idea how far out that is. We could be hunting this for a long time, guys. On to the next hole. Oh man, guys, the compadre is just so underrated. Nice cheap machine, one dial, simple to learn, and I never gave it up, and I won't, because this thing has its uses for sure. For instance, do you guys see that? That looks like a button to me. I haven't not looked at it yet. Oh wow, it's real thin. This screamed like a can, like a pop can, like you would think twice before you dug the hole at all. It's amazing. Let's see how that cleans up. That's nice, thin, shows age. On to the next hole. Check it out, I am back. You see that? You know what that looks like to me? That looks like the back to an old spoon or fork.
What?
Oh, buddy,
Maybe y'all getting me excited and have a piece of crap.
it's pretty thin. I'm gonna have to dig it out some more. Let's hope it's all here. Let's see what I can do here. Never gets easier digging and filming at the same time. And the thing goes straight down, it seems like. Alright. I really don't want to bust it if it is an old utensil. Oh man, it's straight down. I'm going to bring you guys right back. Alright guys, I think I got it loose. Oh, it's missing part of the head. It's a cute little old spoon. I bet the head's still in there somewhere. Yeah, I'm glad I was careful with that, guys. I did not want to bust it. Looks like it could have been silver plated at one time, judging by the color. See that in that crease there? That's cute. On to the next hole. I'm so excited. Hey guys, my dad just found one of the coolest buttons. It's got stars on it and it's got reeds on it.
That's a trouser button, but look at that.
Oh yeah, I got it in focus too. That is just cute, dude. That is awesome. Show on the back. Look how thick this is.
Weird. I think it's a 2-piece snap trouser button. You know you know what else it could be?
What's that?
I bet you this might be a piece of horse tack from saddle. Maybe. Because that's pretty thick for a trouser button.
You think it might be fancy?
Might be like a little piece off of maybe a bridle, or you know.
Mm-hmm.
Might be off a horse tack. I don't know. It's really kind of got me baffled, but it's got a really neat design on it.
Dude, that thing's gorgeous. That's a cute button right there.
If that's what it is, you know, it might be, like I said, it might be horse tack.
Could be fancy, yeah.
Cool.
All right, on to the next hole. Let's keep this up, guys. We're doing good. Hello, and welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the roundup. I know it's kind of sudden. That hunt didn't last as long as anyone wanted it to. But I'll tell you one thing. That was just us scratching the surface on a new site. Not only is there plenty more where that came from, but there's still the rest of that field and that site. And as we're scratching off the big iron and the can targets and the pull tops, we're getting closer and closer to the really old, hard to find buttons, the coins, and whatever else. Maybe a couple really old buckles. I do like buckles. And without further ado, on to the roundup. This is what we found, guys. Alright, look at this gorgeous little table full of finds. Relics. We're back into the relic territory, guys. A little bit of what I found. A little bit of what my dad found. Kind of killed it on buttons. And this here's what Travis found. Let's get started. I guess I'll go first this time. A couple old iron pieces. Nice horse tack. Possibly a bit. Mouthpiece bit. I like it just for the fact that I was kind of playing around with it when I pulled it out of the hole, and it actually was able to swivel without falling apart. So I called it a find. This guy, though, I cleaned it up a little bit, and and I'm liking what I see. I might make him a little support for some old Civil War finds, maybe something else. I think that would look pretty cool, just sitting there. Fill this with a bunch of finds. It's cute, I say. You guys see that color now, don't you? In that light? I love that color. You heard it plenty of times in this video. I know. I got me a wheat. Let's see, what was this one? Yeah, this was the 28. Nice green 28. Pretty good shape. Again, I know, wheat. I love wheats though. You would too if you were stranded in the West and loved metal detecting for a long enough time. This spoon, so delicate, I couldn't bend it back to any kind of regular shape, and I don't want to risk trying. I felt it trying to be brittle and break, and I just didn't want to risk it. Look at the detail on it. It was definitely silver plated. There's a marking. You can see where it's at. You probably won't be able to see the words, but it's sterling plated. So I called that. I'm getting pretty good at my plated. Back in the day, they really loved plating things in silver. In fact, the total amount of silver they used, and it's a real thin plate most of the time, was actually almost unfathomable. It was ridiculous. A very, very large amount of silver as a total went into plating during that era. I never dug one of these before. A fake buckle. Go along, an accessory to a nice little cap gun toy. I love it though. It's stuff like this, because you can't predict something like this, especially if you've never seen one before. And there's a lot of history I haven't seen, which makes every hole just an exciting little mystery. Just gotta go for it. The button turned out to be a little 2-hole. But you know what? I like buttons. There's a cute little thin one for you. Most of a suspender clip. Real thin, real brittle. Not a whole lot there. But at least I made out with some of it. You guys see that? That's just a portion of the iron. Just a small portion of the iron, really. When a house is plowed over, especially old houses like that, you're going to find a lot of that. But that is also a good sign. So keep your head up while you're finding some big iron, guys, because there's good stuff in between it. Dig the iron, and you'll start finding it. You'll start finding all the good stuff in between all the bad stuff. And some of the iron actually turns out really awesome, too. You like relics? Some of your best relic finds will probably be iron. It's pretty cool. Alright, on to my dad's, guys. He did good, and you know, that does look like the shape of a keyhole. There's no doubt. And this is all cleaned up, and this never came apart. It's all rusted shut. And on the back, as you can tell, this is a whole different metal. It's no corrosion. But look at that. It's all corroded, like a bunch of compartments were inside this. So there's a pretty good chance. See this guy? This is a knocker and a deadbolt. I was not aware that was a thing. I really like it. That thing not only totally proved that the house was in that general location, but that's just a cool relic. Cool find. Couple harmonica reeds. They are complete. In the video, as I was pulling them out of the ground, I mean, you see that little bit of, it's just not perfectly straight on the edge. That kept making me think that they were busted and there was a piece in there somewhere, but they're both complete. The one I found and the one my dad found. He got himself most of a flat button, which is always amazing because that confirms age as well. The thing I love the most probably about the whole hunt, and it's obvious, it's the Indian head. Look at the color. If I could get my phone to focus, you guys could join in with me here. Oh, it doesn't want to be nice to us, guys. But that's what the close-ups are for. I don't want anyone to miss out. It is just a gorgeous coin. And we've only found a handful of Indian heads. We've only been here for a while, and it's really hard to find Indian heads way out west. He got himself this button. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get any detail out of that right now either. There we go. It's got 3 stars. And it looks like a possible olive leaf tree branch going up the side. It's really hard to tell from the patina. It's just kind of camouflaged to the camera. I don't totally know why that happens. A couple old buttons. A couple overall buttons. Shotgun stamps, rivets, undesirables, bullets. Common change. Even though this guy's almost green. And this is what Travis pulled. Besides the lead decorative piece, which you guys got to see. He took that home, but he was nice enough to think about the roundup before he left. So he let me see the rest of his finds so we could watch. And we could see them all. I don't actually know what this is. This is lead, for sure. Very heavy. It could have been anything. It could have just been a part to something and really nothing. Oof. And this, probably the same story, guys. I couldn't tell you exactly what that came off of. But it's neat. And some of the fun is just never really getting to find out about something because you only see a piece of it. You don't have enough detail to go with, so it just kind of gets to remain a mystery. He found a couple wheats, and the one he couldn't get the date off in the video, I was looking at him, and I believe he found the earliest wheat out of all of us. And from what I can tell, it's a 1920. It's possible there's a little tail there, and it could be a 6, but either way, I'm pretty sure that wins on wheat's age. That about sums it up for today, guys. That's it for today's video, guys. But we're just scratching the surface on this permission. If you liked what you saw, if you stayed for the whole ride, please like, subscribe, join us on future adventures, watch the ones that have already happened. If you guys go to my channel and you look at my subscriptions, you'll see a whole bunch of small-time metal detecting and relic hunting channels. Some of those videos are pretty good. It's always worth looking through. And until the next hole, until the next hunt, guys, it's only going to get better from here.